So it's like 2 in the morning, and I was supposed to start this book review hours ago, but then I just saw the Perks of Being a Wallflower movie just lying there, and so I had to watch it, of course, and then I had to go on a little mini marathon of American Horror Story on Netflix, and then naturally I had to make a status on Facebook about how, if you watch American Horror Story, How I Met Your Mother, or if you like the Perks of Being a Wallflower, I love you and we have to be friends. Hello folks, Rusted is Porn, and today I'm going to be reviewing Girl Online by Zoe Sugg, commonly known as Zoella on YouTube. I completely flipped out when I saw this in my local Barnes & Noble, and when I picked it up the shelf, I freaked out even more when I saw her little pictures in the back, along with a little bio about herself. And then I bought it, and I must have finished this book within 24 hours of originally buying it, which is honestly a lot faster than I've read a book in a really long time, so it's really good. It's also a lot shorter than it looks. I think it looks about the size of The Prisoner of Azkaban, but it has a nice big it looks like nothing, but it has a nice big print, can you tell? And it has 344 pages, I believe. Heyo, I got that perfect. So this book follows our main character, Penny, who has started a blog which has really taken off called Girl Online. It's kind of a way for her to escape her normal life, I guess you could say, and so she's become really reliant on it because her old best friend Megan has now completely changed, and she doesn't feel like she fits in with the old crowd that she kind of used to when she goes to work at her mother's shop. Her mother is a wedding planner. An American couple comes in and they absolutely fall in love with her Downton Abbey theme, and so they asked if Zoe and her family would mind going to New York City to plan their wedding, and her mother graciously accepts this request. So Zoe and her parents and her fabulous gay friend Elliot all fly out to New York City for Christmas. While Zoe is there, she happens to meet this amazing guy named Noah, and they fall in love. But then it turns out that Noah has a secret even bigger than Penny's blog, and that creates quite the plot twist. I think that this book's age group would probably be a little, like 10 to 12 with the language that she used, which is a little bit younger than I am. But I still was able to enjoy this, obviously. I really liked the character development in this novel. I thought it was spot on. And I really liked the way that Zoe explained panic attacks a lot. And I like the way that Noah helped Penny get over hers. Noah is very like Augustus Alaska-esque, I thought. I really liked him for that. I don't know, you can probably tell, but I really like that kind of character a lot. Which I really think, honestly, that everybody has to kind of like that character. And even what happened with the plot twist, I still liked him. Maybe I wasn't supposed to, but I did, especially after. I really did love the way that Zoe phrased some things, like this one in particular. Fingers of pale wintry light are creeping in through the gaps in the curtains. I just really enjoy that kind of figurative language, and there were more sentences than that, obviously, but that was one of the ones that I really loved so much. This book really put me in the Christmassy mood. How can Christmas in New York City not do that, though? I'm all spirited, holiday spirited up. How I Met Your Mother references. Am I right? In the wrong place. Shut up, Juniper. I did find that there was some unnecessary repetition in this novel. And I did think that the use of like slang like OMG in real life was annoying at some points. But I did really like the way that Zoe displayed texts, which was through these like, how do I explain them? Bubbles. Just kind of little bubbles on the page, and yeah, I really like that bit a lot. I found it a very non-awkward way to do it, and texts are a pretty big thing in this book, which I think they should be, because both Zoe and Noah are in between the ages of 15 and 18, and obviously this is set in modern times, so, you know. I'll be honest, at first I did think that Elliot was a little too stereotypical for me, like, very fashionable and sassy. Yeah, I guess sassy, and he said OMG, which you probably already know kind of annoyed me. But I definitely saw his character development along with Zoe's and Noah's throughout the novel, which made me like him a lot more. I like Tom, even though he was hardly in the story. I think that when you start reading this, you're not really sure what to expect from it, and you're not really sure what it's going to be about. But trust me, there's a plot twist, and the more you get into it, the more you can't help but fall harder and harder in love with it, because it's just a beautiful, funny story. There were some parts that had me laughing out loud, and I definitely could relate to Penny so much. She was very relatable, but I also could relate to Noah and Elliot. So yeah, you can't help but love all the characters, really. And even though some parts, like I said, were overplayed, like the mom at some points was fancy, and it's not the way that most people are in real life. I really liked it. So ultimately, I would give it a 3.5 to 4 out of 5 stars. I'll probably be rereading this, and I just really love the fact that I know more about the author than I usually do. I mean, obviously, I don't know her personally, but I've seen her in vlogs, and it's just really cool. During the filming of this video, I swear we were infinite. It's available in stores, but I'll also link some online sites you can use to get the book. Yeah. Have a wonderful day. Keep on brushing your hopes on things and reading great books by amazing authors. Bye.